Hi everyone, I'm Sabra Patni. I head people and culture for Ascendas Firstspace, which is the logistics arm of Capital and Investment, a Singapore based fund with a diversified portfolio of assets under management amounting to about 124 billion USD. And I'm very grateful for Sapphire Human Solutions for giving us this opportunity to have this conversation. I think a lot of us are seeing consolidation within the sector, and this is to say that players, warehousing players, logistics players are no more offering just warehouses; they're offering consolidated solutions to clients. I think that's a trend, and that's really picking up momentum. The second one is very interesting because there are a lot of new entrants into this space, and what that does is lead to our third trend, which is a tremendous war for talent. So as we move ahead, it's going to get even more difficult, more competitive, because there are very few settled players in this space, and talent is going to be really tough. But I think we're very well placed in that space. So by 2025, like I said in the previous segment, there will be many more new entrants. There will be a lot of consolidation and a lot more settled players. Having said that, I think businesses that are more geared towards people, businesses who are more business to people kind of a model will be able to survive. I also see a lot of technology driven solutions that will come to the fore. So, like I said earlier, it's not just going to be space selling, it's going to be solution selling. So, I think by 2025, the warehousing sector itself will evolve tremendously. India is poised. I think we are positioned very well. So, a lot of new technological innovations I am hoping to see within the country. What I have noticed over the past 5 years since we've created our entity is our agility and our resilience, both of which were put to test during COVID, and we continued our business despite the challenges that COVID put across. I think that's commendable. A lot of it has to do with our people, and of course with the team based out of Singapore that supported us along the way. I think that's something that's very interesting about us. I think another part is that even though we are in like I said, a B2B business, we were essentially about people, and we understand that on the other side of the table also there is another human being, and because we're able to work so well with people, I think that held us well even during the challenging times that COVID posted. And I think the third important one, a very critical one, is our commitment to sustainability. And you can see sustainability, being said across all our meetings, across all our initiatives, right from Singapore to all our, companies across India. We're committed to making sure that we leave the planet better than what it is currently, and we understand the carbon emissions that our business makes, and we vow to make sure that it doesn't cause more damage than it's intended to. So I think those three things are critical for our business, and I see we are placed well because we're committed to these. So I've had a lot of these moments, but I see them as happy moments, not so much about being proud. But I work with a lot of people. I actually made the switch to HR consciously. I was doing very well, in a business development function, but I chose to move into the HR function because I realized I'm able to add more value to people when I work closely with them. So anytime there's an opportunity where I see a team member or a colleague do well, and they come back and they say, "Hey, Sabra, the recommendation that you gave did very well," I think that makes me happy, and you can say that makes me a little proud. Okay, so if you see my LinkedIn banner, it says people meet people. I truly believe that, as long as you're working with people and not robots, it's always going to be essential that you understand people. I believe in people before I know anything else. I believe in people, and I like to be compassionate. I don't hear this term a lot. I see people use a lot of the term empathy, but I think it's important to be compassionate, because it's not just that you're able to feel what the other person is feeling, but that also you're willing to help. Not many people ask for help, but it's important to let people know that you're there for them. I think that's very essential as an HR professional. Ah, okay, this is very good. I would tell them, don't try to, look at the big things. Don't try to go for the big things. I think look for things that make you happy, whether it's in your career or it's in your life. Because after 20 years, if you have continued to do things that make you happy, you'll be happier. I think that's one thing that I'd like to tell them.